going on, everybody? Welcome back to some more Marvel Snap. Today we're playing another Modok deck. This one is a much more traditional discard deck. Seen some inspiration from a couple people on Twitter. Kind of jammed some stuff together based on what I saw. But this is far more the regular discard package than the other deck was. That was kind of a collector discard hybrid. This one's kind of like all discard. We're still running collector because it can get decently big for hitting enough swarms and apocalypse. But it really is just that. Zabu makes your Dracula, Wong, Hellcow one cheaper, so you can kind of mix them in with our 2-drop since we're running a decent amount of 2-drops. So you could theoretically like Zabu into a 4-drop on 3, into, I mean, ideally another 4-drop on 4, and on 5 you could do 4-drop plus a 2-drop. It just kind of increases your flexibility, lets you weave in some more interesting plays. But the idea of the deck stays mainly the same. I don't want to waste your time. You guys are familiar with how this one works. So let's just hop on into some game. All right, we've got our first match against Rave Raider. We do have the Zabu. Okay, with like Zabu and potentially filling up Sacred Timeline and maybe getting a second Dracula, there's some interesting things we can do here, especially if we could draw Apocalypse. Although I don't think we're going to be able to fill that up in time now, unless we draw a 2-drop here. Alright, they're going double Mord. That's going to be tough to compete with. Oh, that sucks. It's actually probably still fine. Double Modok here. They're gonna snap. I have a feeling they're gonna win this if they go for a big Modok with their double Morbius, but I'm willing to play it out. I might try and fill Sacred Timeline next turn. Do they have the Modok Hella play? That'd be sick. There's our Chavez. Only tricky thing there is I don't know how good this is going to be for us. We do draw the Apocalypse. What I could do is something like that. I don't think that wins us the game, but I think that's our best chance. If this is just Modok Hella, then we just lose. A little interesting though to see the Modok Hella with like Fury and Coulson. I guess it worked in this scenario. It's an interesting combo. We actually almost won that still. That's pretty wild. We almost won that still. That was a good game though. They had the nuts, and we almost beat the nuts with a average hand. That's pretty solid. Let's hop on into another one. Alright, we've got another matchup against Chill, LOL. We've got Apocalypse, which is nice. That guy likes to hide on me when I play this deck. I would have loved to hit Swarm with Wakandan Embassy, so then we can start going for some Colleen. But we'll just play out Zabu for now. I really thought that last game, the double Dracula, was going to be able to pull it off. They're just going to play out Swarm. Hell Cow. Could just play out Swordmaster and say, like, alright, it's a 75% chance to not hit Modok. And that's probably fine. Modok's the one we don't want hit. I guess I said it one too many times. We will definitely just get Drac out. Dracula should be able to win this lane on his own. They're gonna lose their Modok though, so that's a win for us. If this was a normal turn 5, we could have Hellcow plus Colleen here. Because there's now a chance that we don't hit Apocalypse at all with this Hellcow. I think we actually need to go Swarm Colleen. Something like that. Because we need to make sure that Dracula's not a bust. I think their Apocalypse is 12. So that'll get them to 17 here if they play it there. I mean, this is the best we've got. Alright, we're good either way. Whew. I got a little froggy. You can sometimes get in some awkward situations like that, but really that was Dream Dimension. If we didn't have Dream Dimension, we could have played out Hellcow plus Colleen last turn and then just guaranteed out what we needed. But still worked out for the best. Let's hop on into another one. Alright, we've got another matchup against Sphinx. Is Morbius still in our deck? Like, where is he? This is getting rough. Okay, they've got a Sunspot. Now, the awkward thing with Sunspot is, because of the way this location was coded, if they fill it up first and their Sunspot like burned a lot of energy, they will get Sunspot at whatever power he currently is on the board when they get a copy. Let's hope we don't discard Dracula. Okay. I mean, if I don't draw really anything, I think we're done at this point, because Chavez is going to be turn 9 or turn 6, and we have no synergy with our discards, and we drew back-to-back rocks. None of this is going to do it. I don't think there's any world where we can win this. Especially now that they just keep letting their sunspots ramp. Yeah, like we can maybe steal this lane, but that's not gonna happen. We're gonna lose there. Just retreat.
Escaped.
Alrighty, we've matched up against Lily. We have at least Apocalypse and Dracula in hand, so that's good. Now it's a matter of can we get the rest of the deck to come together? Cannot risk discarding Dracula. That works. Mother. God damn it. We were setting up for just a glorious Dracula Swarm into Dracula into Modok play. But now instead, that's never going to happen. I think we still just Dracula. Lose their Shang. I think we play Modok to take the lead there. We have to be careful not to fill up Sacred Timeline or it will mess up our Dracula play. We're gonna have 5 cards to play out. Seriously though, where is Morbius? Let's go Chavez, Swarm. It's 12 here. I think we're good. This will be 16. We're going to take the vault. No! Also, we had a 66% chance to still hit the vault, and we missed, but we got the win. That Maximus almost screwed us over. That was... Oh, man! The odds are not in my favor today. I'm hitting all the worst rolls. But let's get another game. Alrighty, we've got another game here going. We have Apocalypse in our starting hand again. That is good. Now we just need some Swarm, some discard shenanigans. Maybe a Morbius will show up before we get Maximus late game. Not doing anything with that. To be fully honest here, this is shaping up a little awkward. Modok here, all this stuff gets moved, and then next turn we play Swarm Chavez, and I think that's just our play no matter what. That's filled up, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. actually probably move Collector here and go like Chavez. Or do I go Chavez, Swarm, Swarm? Well, I don't know if I can win middle, no matter what. This is going to add 10, so we'll be at 18. I think that's actually decent odds, and then this will be 16, and I don't think their collector is going to go that big. I think that is pretty solid. Dino, Zabu, Nightcrawler, and Apocalypse. That worked out pretty nicely.
Victory.
Let's go try and get one more. Alright, we've got Luis, and we have Morbius! He's here! Ooh, we got an early Bast, though. Oh, I'm gonna discard Morbius, aren't I? Yep. Knew that was coming.
Opponent snapped.
Let's just get out of here. That truly, like, can you get more lucky? We discard one of our main win conditions to get free Wong. Let's get a different last game, because that was trash. Alright, now let's hopefully have this be our real last game where we don't get screwed by Sakaar. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, Morbius, you're actually here. I don't even know if I want to fight for that much. I think I'm going to take this 50-50.
Opponent snapped.
I guess they're playing Enchantress, but I'm willing to see. I'm going to take this 50-50. Nope. Never. Never lucky. Okay. That's why they were hyped. We played Rogue in their ongoing deck. I mean, I'll still wait and see what they got. They've got 2 cards. Spectrum doesn't win that. Shouldn't win this one either. Huh. I'm willing to see. Losing Morbius sucked. I took this from, I'm pretty sure, a guaranteed win to now we're pretty iffy. Don't think this is a good inclusion in your ongoing deck. But maybe it's a like meta choice. With all the Morbius running around, I could see where you'd want to do it. Or maybe this is leftover from trying to counter Zabu. Either way, we're going to take the win. Very happy about that one. Even with like a mid play out and losing Morbius, that went pretty well. So yeah, that is the deck. It feels like, I don't know how I like it compared to the other kind of hybrid collector version I was running. I feel like this one probably has a higher power ceiling, maybe slightly more consistency, but a little bit more brick potential. I don't know. Like, the lows are lower than the collector deck, but I think the mids and the highs are higher, so maybe that's better and more worth playing. I'd encourage you guys to try it out and see what you guys think and how you feel about that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider subscribing if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.